I waited and I waited. The clock rang tick tock. My heart raced to the sound of music ringing in my head. Ding dong, my brain blundered while I was patiently waiting for a ting notification to dilute my ragged trust in you. Flip flop, I turned my phone upside down and up again, but no text showed. I wondered if you had lost your phone again or were you just playing games with my heart like it was your meme. I just stayed and waited. Ping, my phone cried. Yay, I exclaimed. My baby has returned, so I thought. I slowly turned the screen upward, trying to shield my excitement from you. Before I could push the power button, another ping pinned itself on my stuck screen. I pushed the rectangular key and light flashed rapidly from the screen to my watery eyes. I welcomed the polite warmth of my phone in my right hand. I looked at the screen and I just hate to say Fuyani was on the right lead. Ting, the phone rang again in the quiet of the night. I shoved the notification off my screen, and it is sad to say it wasn't you but a friend keen to see how I was doing. Nonetheless, I smiled. At least he took his time to craft for me a swish message directly from his gold skin brain, and for the first time, it wasn't your smile that caressed and sent cold shivers running down my spine, but it was his funny text that had everything but an ambitious promise that could be broken. The clock rang, tick tock. The cockroaches scrambled up and down the walls of my room, and my eyes remained wet in their hypnotizing, foolish dances. Tick tock. The hand clock conversed on the lonely cool wall. The wall mirrored my heart with its stillness and fear of possible doom, but I still stayed put and waited for you. The seconds I waited turned to the longest minute, like that one time I tried to plan for half a minute, but I still waited a little longer. While waiting, I wound up beating my 1 minute plank record by 60 times. I felt proud of my achievement, but what followed was silence. Right. Vianney was precise yet again, and I was now owing him a bag of dimes, all because you went there to celebrate with. Damn me for trusting too easy. How I must always apologize because my heart is too easy to melt like ice in the sun. But I cannot take that back because it's true, although shameful. Cold as the winter may be, the heat of the sun always and eventually surmounts all, and just like our love, the pain, distance between us, and broken promise mounted our hearts like hounds and eventually broke our fragile spines. But how sweet of love to have given me one more chance to adore your sweet, immaculate face, to touch your soft hair wrapped on a tight leash, kiss lips so pink and delicately flourished. To think I'll reminisce our first and last kisses late sent sharp spikes down my spine. The touch of your back on both my hands still sends chills tumbling all over my stiff body to brain. You are almost too beautiful to leave a stain on. I remember the warmth of your right hand on my cheek, slowly brushing my on the edge nerve that still ghosts me at night. I reminisce the memory of the delicate touch of lips on mine, which ignited hidden passion out of both of us that night. The trace of you will always be mine to play on repeat before I slide into the deep jungles of the night. I still remember the words you uttered with confidence in between our kisses, saying, I'll be there for you, my knight, and let us not complicate anything. But most daringly, you said I am to call you baby, and yet you deprived me of your presence. Do you know the vile pain that spread like cancer around my heart was hard to believe, let alone ignore? I remember that girl that broke my heart in the spring of September. She later went underground and gave me nothing more than an ember of her perfume for me to bend my burning emotions and questions on. And just like her, you left without a goodbye or cheers, mate. She left me to the comfort of the cold spring wind and the warmth of the approaching blue summer sky. Just like she left, you followed without a goodbye. You said you loved me, but everything you did contradicted your love for me. Instead, it made me feel more lonely. It's only as talking once in a while made me feel a little closer to your sweet, bubbly personality. The questions, am I the only one? Do you really love me, or am I just one of your desserts, sprang to question the normality of our breaking friendship? To ignore this fact, I tried, but time proved that I could never deserve my insecurities about our fragile, confusing relationship. You said you loved me. Your lips said you were hungry to taste me. Your hips? I don't know. I was too engulfed in your deceiving kiss to look that low. I liked you though, real bad. And from the beginning, I pledged to love you along the wavy rides, but just like many came before, you shall follow. The promises we kept will float across our neurons, and over time, as we stop caring and never again pause to daydream of each other, the sweet memories spread across our neural network will eventually fade along like settling dust. But rest assured, because many more shall come, and we will create yet other sets of memories to tug deep inside ourselves until the bitter sweetness of love chokes us up. But regardless, we can never stop loving no matter how much it hurts, because sometimes the brain likes to minimize the pain and joy we felt from loving so to make us feel a little different and special. And so we will keep on loving.